Sapona everyone, and here we are coming to you from the Kafentra Stadium. We've got KOF, which is a mixture of both PSN, and there is Dharmadikar just going wide, PSN and PG, that is Pune Shahar Nivasi and Pune Kere. 4 players from each team. The problem what happened here, Dharmadikar fires in another shot, and it seems OFC are full-fledged in the attacking mode. Wow, that is a good last ditch tackle there. Full-fledged attacking mode, but these are all counter-attacks, I must add, because PSN and PD, that is KOF, were passing the ball many times but to no avail. So true, Mr. Dlamini, you know, sometimes you should just go and attack. And here we can see finally KOF getting in a few shots on goal, and that's Joban Putra. Well, I've got a lot to explain. I just interrupted Mr. Dlamini there. A lot to explain here is that let's see how much I can get through while the video is in progress. But anyway, let's have Pardeshi on the ball. Pardeshi looks inside, plays it to Porde. Porde back to Pardeshi, just inside the fence on the far side. Pardeshi back to Gurhani. Gurhani to Pardeshi again. Triangular passing here, trying to find a way through his KOF. Gurhani to Mukulinamda, plays it to his right to Achale. There's a build up here, that's Bansal keeps the ball under control to Mukulinamda. Beautiful passing move from Mukulinamda, it's a cross straight down to Pardeshi on the other flank. Pardeshi takes a shot straight to Joban Putra, the goalkeeper, and Gaurav Shah tries to snoop in and get on the end of that fumble from Joban Putra. How did you see that? Are you explaining? Because I am confused here also. Because how come Joban Putra is playing on loan when KOF are playing? That's what I was trying to explain. But let's just commentate and let's see what happens. Let anyone who's watching, let them read the previews and understand what's going on. Let's just commentate here. Shivanki Namda, Joban Putra plays it down the right. Beautiful pass to Atale. Atale knocks the ball inside. Joban Putra loses track of the ball, gets the ball back. Joban Putra to Gurani. Matthew gives it back to Gurani. Gurani shoots! It's a goal! It's in! Oh, in the bottom corner with his weaker foot. That was Gurani. Gurani, that is his weaker foot. As you can see, it's not so much of a shot, but it's so much of bad goalkeeping from the lonely goalkeeper. It's a pity that we do have to blame the goalkeepers most times for the goals here, because there's not a single proper goalkeeper in the KLC3. Well, you know, you can say that Mihir Naik is a proper goalkeeper, but the thing is he does not practice often enough, and he has plateaued. He has plateaued at a certain level, and therefore, unless he gets up his fitness levels, I don't think we can see much of him, which is very true. He's not playing here today. It's Chavan now, receiving a pass from Matthew. Chavan, a scoopy ball, Tijwani flicks it on. There's an opportunity here for Dharmadikar, going straight on goal. Pardeshi covers well. Bit of a misunderstanding between Mukulinamda and Pardeshi, but Pardeshi decides safety first and kicks the ball out of play. Which is Mukulinamda. Hey, you can see that KOF players, they're switching all their positions all the time, and this is being as fair as possible on the players. It is Sawant now. Oh, he goes through himself, but Joban Putra, he sneaks in without realizing that OFC has actually caught offside. You know, it's quite fascinating here because Joban Putra is a common friend of the OFC players, and maybe they just know how Joban Putra plays, eh? Joban Putra now plays the ball to Shivangi Namda. Lovely ball to Atale. Atale back to Joban Putra. Oh, similar to the previous part. What's Gaurav Shah doing? That's another goalkeeper mistake, and Kuran is on hand to slot the ball away. It's 2-0 to KOF. Once again I'm telling you, what is this goalkeeping doing? What is this goalkeeper doing? This is absolute trash, I must say. Chachi left the ball to Gaurav Shah, thinking, this guy is an excellent goalkeeper. I must tell you right now that there's no excellent goalkeeper, as I've said so before. You are repeating yourself, and it is right, but it is a bit late in the season, with only the cup final to play after this. Chavan, this has started really early on here. Chavan intercepted by Shivanki Namda. Joban Putra plays the ball back to Shivanki Namda, and then it's Atale. Atale plays a lovely ball back to Joban Putra, just wide. Suchati lets it go. Look at that. It's just Gurani was on hand though. He was on hand to slot the ball away. As you can see, a retreating OFC team Don't know if he gets a call from Gaurav Shah, but he leaves it. Dangerous. What is he doing? It's more of a Kathak control, which Kare calls it a Kathak control. That's when your toe is pointing down to control the ball. When you're releasing a pass, your toe is pointing down. And that's Jovan Putra now. Jovan Putra with a chance. Jovan Putra off the pole and away. Oh, it seemed innocuous, that shot. Oh, you are right. Innocuous, eh? And his Patuadan gives it to his friend Achale. I think they're all friends, yeah? Achale. Oh, he slots it back inside to Patuadan. Beautiful touch from Patuadan. This is a goal. It isn't a goal. That is, you can see that along with his weak right foot, he's got a weak header as well. Into half time now. A shot from OFC and the ball goes wide. I think Poldashi had it covered. As you can see, rotations have happened. Dharmadika tackle back to Mukul Inamda to Gaurav Shah, to Patwadan back to Gaurav Shah. Gaurav Shah back to Inamda, Inamda, and Padashi looks on as a goalkeeper. Not much movement there. Borde, but good movement here from, beautiful play from KOF. Achala and Bansal playing lovely 1-2. Bansal now on the flank. Bansal takes it past the experience Sutachi. Bansal, tackle, but the experience of Sutachi finally manages just to get his foot in and get the ball away. It's a throw down to, he's injured himself and he's given it straight to the KOF player. Wait, the referee has blown his whistle. This is why it is KLC. This is why it is Kafandra. He said, what is more important is the welfare of the player. And as you can see, just as he released the pass, he has been injured himself on the ground. The ground has not been watered properly and there is not enough water. The pump was stolen, it seems, and so they're just barely watering some patches, and that groundsman is half drunk all the time, or he's on drugs, I'm telling you, and that is why the ground is a bit dodgy at the end of the season. You know what, but the Fandra have had words with the groundsman and they're going to make sure the KLC 4 doesn't have problems like this. You are right, but I must say it also at this time, I must say that none of the Kafandra players are getting injured because they are fit. Anyway. Bansal back to Borde. Borde looks up, takes a good shot, and I think Shubhangi Namda, who is goalkeeping now on loan for OFC, as these rotations happen inside the KLC, and OFC were a player short, and that is why Shubhangi Namda was keeping. I think he had it covered. You can say he had it covered. Let's just give the benefit of the doubt to Shubhangi Namda. It is Chavan now. Chavan. It's tackled. Some dodgy giri is happening here, as they say in India. Dodgy giri. Mukulinanda commits a foul, raises his hand. Referee says play on, and now it's Amanat Venkatramani being. Is that a sly foul by Jovan Putra, his friend from long time? Is that a foul? The referee says it is a foul. No, referee can play on. No, Jovan Putra says play on. Venkatramani plays on. Wait, the referee is talking. He jumps to the spot. It's style. He's dancing with the referee. He's like our Swazi brother. He's dancing while telling, but as you can see here, we'll see here from this angle. Maybe we'll show you later in the extra bonus clips what will happen. I'm looking after the bonus clips now, Mr. Dlamini, for this second to last match of the season. So it's going to be a bit sober. How you are right. Let it be sober. We can just see what Jovan put or did Bote do anything. Jovan is just going shoulder to nothing. I didn't see anything there, Mr. Dlamini. I think he just fell over because of the strength. You are right. You are totally right. Anyways, given an indirect, given a pop. How he has given a pop. And remember, after this, I must tell you that after the whistle, the game starts. Even if it doesn't touch the ball, everyone can run the D. That is the uniqueness of the pop. Let's see what happens. The whistle has gone. Venkatramani is confused. He thinks it's a FIFA penalty and he has wasted this opportunity. He has wasted this opportunity. That is Venkatramani. He is still suffering from that fall. Although it wasn't even a free kick, I must say. He just fell down. Look at this. Referee warns the players, don't go in before the whistle. This is a pop. You can go in after the whistle. You know what? Some of the KOF players could have stood in front of the ball as well. Just as Mukulinanda is doing there before he even touched the ball. That's the uniqueness of the pop. He obviously can't touch the ball before the player taking the pop touches the ball, but he can stand in front of him. You are right. That is supposed to mimic at least because it was not exactly a goal scoring situation when that foul occurred in that G, and that is why it's a back pass and Pardeshi has handled the ball. What is Pardeshi doing? And do you know what, Mr. Smith? What? This is loving. Well, you know what, that just as the 15 minutes was turning for the rotation of players, this Pardesi, he has handed over the ball to the next rotating goalkeeper, and the next rotating goalkeeper has to take charge of this indirect free kick inside the box. It is very funny. That's maybe going away present from Pardesi. It's Sawant in goals now. What can he do with this indirect free kick? Tejwani plays the ball to Dharmali Curry, and it's over the line. I'm sure it's over the line. Durrani admits it. It's over the line. Oh, just they're so fair, these players. So fair. There's never any conflict. Never any conflict at all. It's a quick roll of the ball is Tejwani with his chest cam. Oh, it's straight through. Nobody else blocking the shot, I must say. With another angle from the other side of the ground. Other side of the ground. A tap and a shot, and it's it. Durrani with the throw. Long throw down to the off the line. Bode plays the ball inside the Muthulananda. Good one touch play from KOF. Pardesi back to Muthulananda. Muthulananda looks up. Ready to Bode. A lovely flick from the outside of his foot by Bode. Pardesi back to Bode. There's a chance here. Just goes wide, and now it's Patwardhan. I think Patwardhan open goal. Back to Bode. What are KOF doing? Oh, these are those three Kafandra graduates playing over there. That's Pardesi, Patwardhan and Bode. Decided to do some of the old Kafandra tiddlywinks they used to do in Kafandra in the youth. Now it's Bode. Oh, I'm telling you, Mr. Smith, you are talking any old crap with these tiddlywinks. But anyway, I know what you're trying to say. It's there. But further again to Bode plays the ball back to Jovan Putra. Jovan Putra looks inside, plays it to Shubhangi Nanda. He controls the ball, plays it to his left with Durrani. Once again, these KOF players, who are the Kafandra players, just passing the ball around. Muthulananda Nanda to Pardesi. Pardesi comes inside. Pardesi back to, who is it? Bode. No, Bode, it is Patwardhan. Now once again, there's a chance. It's very similar. I am wondering if it is the same clip as before, because it was so similar to the other one. You know what? It's just totally swamping OFC with attacks now. It's come on back to Gaurav Shah. Gaurav Shah repeating his role as a goalkeeper in the first half. And Sutati can't control the ball. He's tired, I think, with them starting the throw, kicking fast. Slight rolling ball, but that's okay. Referee said that's okay. Just carry on as long as he's playing it fast. Shoulder charge comes in from Matthew, and we don't even have to look at that foul if it was a foul. Maybe it wasn't a foul, but Bode just puts it away. I think it's all over now. I think KOF, once again, let me say, it's a mixture of the two Kafandra teams. Unfortunately, this match was declared as a walkover because only 3 Pune Technical denizens played turned up, which is why the 5th PSN player had to be used, Nivasa player had to be used, and therefore that's against the KLC3 rules that 5 from one team could play, and that's why this was a walkover, even though the carrier continued playing this match as you can see an official friendly, and KOF did show what they could have done anyway, even if there wasn't a really player here. Oh yes, oh that could have been taken as a foul, but no need to look at it, right? No need to look at it at all. We're coming to the end with the replays, I think now, and some action. In a second, replays, and here's me saying goodbye. And here's me saying Salagashli. See you for maybe a couple of videos before the end of the season cup final. Salagashli. The danger of bouncing ball and competitiveness. In this image, it seems both got a touch on the ball. This one, the direction of the ball shows that the light grey player got a better touch. Maybe the dark grey player didn't get a touch at all. The referee will first make sure both players are okay while the game is in play, and play on or blow his whistle, and then decide which team gets the indirect free kick. Let's analyze the possible foul that the commentators were talking about. The player in light grey needs to be careful, as a foul can lead to a pop or an indirect free kick. As he lunges in, he steps in front of the ball. This tackle may be shoulder to shoulder. He doesn't make contact with the ball, but does he have control of it? In this image, the dark grey player actually gets a touch. Because the light grey player failed to get a touch on the ball, a pop could have been awarded. Offside or not? This dark grey player is tracking back, and in his urgency to follow the player's marking, he may have slipped behind the 2 central defenders. Yellow line is following the D-top line. As the ball is played, clearly the light grey player indicated by the arrow is on. Is this player onside or offside? An incredibly tough decision with no linespersons or referee's assistance. In the KLC, benefit of doubt goes to the defending team. Even though the light grey player has a head start on both dark grey defenders, to avoid a dangerous collision, the light grey player decides to go around the dark grey player. Even though the dark grey player didn't deliberately move to block the path of the light grey player, he was judged to have inadvertently done so. Life is surely tough in the KLC. Offside or not? This light grey player is clearly standing in an offside position. Then he tries to run back onside. He may have done so or not. The thing is, as per the KLC rules, he did not raise both arms to indicate he is coming back onside. Therefore, the benefit of the doubt, if there was any, goes to the defending team. Offside or not? From this angle, it looked offside, didn't it? Let's look at it from another angle. Three things you must look at here. The flag indicating the top of the D, the light grey player that becomes the last man and makes the call of up to catch the dark grey player offside, and the other light grey player that falls back as the last man pushes up. The yellow lines mark the top of the D. Offside or not, benefit of doubt went to the defending team. Where was the foul?